I watched a woman destroy her entire dating life in 17 seconds. And she didn't even know she was doing it. One sentence. One. And every man watching mentally checked out. Let me tell you exactly what she said and why modern women don't realize they're competing in a game men aren't even playing. Last week at the gym, I heard a woman tell her trainer, "I don't want to rely on any man. I want to prove I can do everything myself." Her trainer smiled politely. Every man nearby didn't. Not because we were intimidated, but because we instantly knew this woman had no idea what men actually want. Modern women have been taught to compete with men the same way men compete with men. But here's the funny part. Men aren't competing with them. We're not even aware we're in a competition. Most men aren't trying to beat women. We're trying to provide for them, build with them, maybe even love them. Meanwhile, some women are entering the dating market like it's the Hunger Games of independence. Let me break down the biggest misunderstanding in modern gender dynamics. Women think men want a rival. Men want a partner. Asterisk asterisk. A guy doesn't see you fixing your own sink and think, "Wow, she's so self-sufficient, now I'm attracted." He thinks, "Oh, I guess she doesn't need me for anything." And the moment a man feels unneeded, he mentally checks out. Men aren't afraid of strong women. We're confused why some women treat strength like a weapon instead of a gift. Women today are taught something dangerous. Your value comes from beating men in their own game. Career success, income, physical strength, sexual freedom. All things that matter to men when men compete with men. But here's the plot twist. The traits women use to impress other women rarely attract men. And the traits men use to impress other men don't attract women. Different biology, different psychology, different mating strategies. But modern culture pretends we're the same. And both genders are miserable because of it. A guy I coached dated a woman who treated every situation as a chance to prove she was equal to him. He bought groceries. She insisted she could buy more. He got a promotion. She bragged she made more. He offered help. She refused it just to show she didn't need him. After a year, he didn't feel loved. He felt replaced. He didn't leave because she was successful. He left because she competed with him until there was no space for him to contribute. Love is not a battleground. You can't build intimacy when you're keeping score. For 200,000 years, men survived by competing with the world. Women survived by connecting with people. One is not better than the other, but they're different. And trying to pretend otherwise is like trying to reprogram biology with motivational quotes. Men want to feel useful. Women want to feel secure. Those two things fit perfectly until someone decides they need to prove something. Women today are exhausted. Not because men are oppressing them, but because they're being told to live life on hard mode. Compete with men at work. Out-achieve men in status. Match men in dating strategies. Beat men in emotional indifference. Outperform men in independence. And then still somehow feel feminine, wanted, and emotionally fulfilled at night. It's impossible. It's unsustainable. And worst of all, it's unnecessary. A man doesn't fall in love with a woman because she's independent. He falls in love because she makes space for him in her life. He falls in love because she makes him feel needed, respected, valued, useful, appreciated. You don't attract a man by proving you don't need him. You attract him by showing that you choose him. There's a big difference. Men and women were never meant to be competitors. We're supposed to fit together like puzzle pieces. Two different shapes creating one complete picture. But when you turn everything into a competition, you lose the possibility of connection. Some women aren't single because men are intimidated. They're single because they're exhausting themselves fighting battles that don't even exist. The happiest couples aren't equal. They're complementary. They don't fight to be the same. They celebrate being different.